What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Zeal Cigar review, and today we're going to be talking about something new that came to me via the way of Instagram. Now, when it comes to the cigar industry, especially when you have some sort of social media influence like I do, and many others of you guys out there do as well, you get sent some oddities in the industry. You make connections with people that maybe they knew you before, maybe you've met them personally, maybe they just watch your channel and really want you to talk about their cigar. Maybe they like the way you describe them. Maybe they think your channel has some weight and maybe they want to showcase it on that channel, right? So it happens all the time. And today, the cigar that was sent to me comes by the way of Levo Sigaro. There we go. I don't know why I'm standing like this. I think I'm about to take a dump. Now, outside of what I was sent and the small conversation that I had with Levo Sigaro, I don't know a whole lot about this cigar, but we're going to find out a little bit about it together, all next on the Zeal Cigar Review. Look, if you've made it this far, and you're not 21 or older, you should probably just turn this video off. Maybe go watch some Roblox, which is actually kind of creepier than this. You guys ever seen Roblox? Weird. So, this Levo Sigaro, at the moment, is the only cigar to my knowledge that they have out and released. Now, what I do know about this Levo Sigaro is that it has a Habano wrapper, an Ecuadorian binder, and Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers. Now, they have it listed as about a 3 out of 5 on the strength scale. I would actually say it might even lean closer to a 2.5. There is a little bit of a spice to it that a newer smoker might find a little bit tingly, but I don't think it's a beyond first-time smoker-approved cigar. But after smoking a couple of these, this cigar is definitely worthy of telling you guys about. Now, it's not something that I have on hand at the moment, outside of this one that they've already sent me, but it might be something that I might want to have in my collection. And I'm here to tell you guys a little bit about it. Maybe it might interest you as well. But before we get into this, you guys know what we got to do in order to find out what this Levo Sigaro Habano tastes like. We gotta cut, light, and smoke. You guys like the video yet? It's the only way that you're gonna tell YouTube that you guys like cigar content is making sure that you guys are liking all the videos. And if you haven't seen a Zeal Cigars video in a while because the algorithms aren't pushing it to you, hit that little notification bell. They'll tell you when I put a video up. And of course, you gotta subscribe, stay in the know. I don't know of what, but stay in the know. I do not recommend torturing your cigar with this absolute flamethrower. Turn that thing down a little bit. Otherwise, you might overburn the cigar. Not a good thing. And today I'm gonna be pairing it with just a little bit of some lime, bubbly with lime water, just to kind of cleanse the palate. But right off the light, it's got a very nice sweetness to it, like a natural tobacco sweetness, leaning to the nutty side versus like the woody or earthy side. That light spice on the retrohale comes and goes. It goes away as quickly as it hits your nasal cavity. It disappears and leaves a very clean feeling in your mouth after you exhale. You don't even want to know how many times I just tried to say that. Now, what I really like about this cigar is it's got that, Brad used to talk about this all the time. When you would smoke a cigar that's in that $20 price range, that $30 price range, I actually don't even know what the range is on these, but he would talk about that premium kind of burn and taste that you would get in your mouth. This cigar definitely possesses that premium taste that you get in your mouth when you smoke a really premium cigar. It's very delightful, and it's one of those cigars that if you're just looking for something midday that's just absolutely gonna satisfy your cigar thirst, if you will, your need to smoke dead leaves, this would definitely satisfy that. And I've smoked a couple of these already. This is probably my third one, and each one has been a little bit different because I've smoked them at different times and in different places. The first one I smoked very early off the truck, like as soon as I got it. The second one I smoked at home, out back on my patio, a little bit hotter in the morning with coffee. Today, now I'm smoking it back here in the Zeal Cigars, warehouse backyard, and it's got a little bit more of a sweeterness to it, and I've smoked 2 different sizes. Now, if you start researching Levo Sigaro and you want to learn a little bit about them, you're going to find the same information that they sent me on this little card. Look, in the few of these that I've smoked, I can definitely say that they're premium tobacco. They've definitely got a decent attention to detail as far as the way that it's wrapped, the way that the cigar band pops off of the color of the wrapper leaf, There's attention to detail in this. I can see it. If I had one knock on the cigar at the moment that I could give, there's a lot of people that might think this was a little bit tight of a draw. I'm getting picky here. You guys know me. I love when a cigar is a journey cigar. One that you smoke and it takes you somewhere. Whether the flavors are just out of this world and you can't stop smoking it and they take you places, or whether it sparks some sort of olfactory or taste or memory that's lodged back deep in your brain that takes you back somewhere. Kind of like Happy Gilmore when he goes to his happy place. Whether, I don't know if yours looks the same as his. Speaking of Happy Gilmore, I hung this up for my dude Mo who got this for me. Man, it's super cool. Mo's been a huge part of helping make things the way they are here around Zeal Cigars right now. As far as the AstroTurf that's back here in the backyard now. This sign right here, he's actually going to see if he can get another one made for me that's going to be a little bit different, because this one actually is going to have a home later this month. Hopefully, it's going to sit actually in the golf simulator. Beans are spilled. But anyway, let's get back to this Levo Sigaro. Such a great cigar to smoke. Literally one of those any time of day smokes. You can smoke it in the morning, you can smoke it in the afternoon, you can smoke it in the evening with a glass of whiskey. I really do enjoy this cigar. It's got a very light creaminess to it, a light natural tobacco sweetness to it, and then it's got a little bit of that spice, that baker's spice that kind of tingles on the retrohale on the way out, but then it goes away just as fast as you get it. And you're left with almost this natural tobacco, like almost clean natural tobacco sweetness that stays in your mouth after you smoke this cigar. It's very, very pleasant. I'm gonna get down into this a little bit more, and I'll stop back in and tell you guys about the second third of how the cigar tastes. All right, we're back finishing up the final third of this Levo Sigaro. I didn't come back to you earlier because it didn't really transition much. Now, as you start getting closer and closer into the final third, as the second into the final third transitions, you do start getting a little bit more of like a roasted coffee, a dark roasted coffee, and a little bit more of like a leather sweetness comes through. But the cigar, for the most part, keeps a similar profile throughout the whole cigar. Very smooth, very easy to smoke. It does start to pick up on the back of the palate, a little bit more of a drier, rougher, spicier mouthfeel as you get towards the final third of the cigar. But overall, this thing definitely is premium. Again, I don't even remember the price point because I didn't look. But I can tell you guys, as long as it's not over $18, it's a banger. It's a home run. If it's over $18, I got a hard time with it. Now it's putting me into a place of I'll probably get a few for myself to stash away and smoke again. But if it's that high of a price point, it may not be something that is out there for just every single person that's available to smoke cigars. With that being said, guys, I got to get on the move. I got a lot going on, a lot of things going on here that are going to be upcoming here soon. You know, I'll be sharing some of that stuff with you guys here shortly. Also, the Faithful Servant, the cigar for Bradley, and the Good Soldier, the cigar for me. They should be here really soon. I've been so stressed out waiting for the day that I see that bill hit, because it's a very big one. And I know that those are going to hit the container and be shipped from Nicaragua. So, I mean, anytime in the coming weeks. So with that, guys, I got to get out of here, start getting my butt to work before the shop gets too open. That's been the Levo Sigaro Habano. Drop a comment below. You guys heard of this cigar? Has anybody out there gotten a chance to try it? And if you have, let me know below. And if you haven't, let me know what's your favorite cigar from somebody that I may never have heard of before. I'll see if I can hunt it down. Just like that, I'm out of here like last year. Peace.